What up, Tunaz? It's Now here. Today, I'm with
Rupa sensei.
ということで。
お久しぶり.
Yeah, it's been a while, yeah?
It's been a long time, yeah.
So, today, guess what we're gonna do?
We're going to rank all of the
Wrong. So today we're gonna learn Aussie accent from Miranda Carr and Rupa Sensei.
There we go. I've got to turn on my Aussie accent. G'day mate. G'day mate. How you going?
So there are some people don't know that you're from Australia, right?
That's right. Melbourne, Australia.
Yeah. Miranda Carr is from Sydney, yeah.
Sydney, yeah. So pretty similar, Melbourne and Sydney. Yeah. Australia also has a lot of different accents. You know, if you go up north, Cairns, they speak a little bit stronger accent.
All right.
Yeah, a lot of different accents.
So I found her teaching American kids Aussie accent.
Okay, cool.
So we're gonna watch the video and you're gonna, you know, add some extra hints of Aussie accent.
Fantastic.
Right, I'm excited.
I'm excited too, mate.
All right, let's dive in.
Dive in.
じゃあまず一つ目のシーンから見ていきましょう。
Ready to do some stuff?
Yeah, mate.
How do you say yeah in Australian?
Yeah.
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 Oi.
Oi.
Yeah.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi.
First question
Yeah.
from me. So what does oi 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 mean?
So this is kind of a chant that we do in sports.
Yeah.
So I think originally it was from cricket.
Okay.
Cricket is basically like British yakkyu.
Oh,
You know cricket?
Probably.
It's a bit like baseball, but there's like two batsmen at the same time. And then when they hit, they don't run around in a circle, they swap places. And that's 1 point. That's cricket.
I think he wanted to hard to say oi 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 is like a yes yes yes.
Similar, yeah.
Ah, yeah?
Oh,
okay.
it's more like
Aussie Aussie Aussie.
oi oi oi. It's like chanting.
応援するみたいな。
Yeah, it's kind of like Japan, they go, Nippon.
あ、これね。
Yeah. It's the exact same thing, but in Australia. Yeah.
Okay.
So, oh, by the way, Aussie is short for Australian.
あ、そうね。
He's an Australian person, he's Aussie.
Is it a casual way to say or a formal way to say?
Both, mate. It doesn't matter too much.
So can I say like he's Aussie?
Yeah.
In a like a formal situation, like in business and stuff? Yeah.
In Australia, we'll be fine. You know?
Okay.
We're pretty casual even doing business. I was a salesman in Australia, and yeah, pretty casual work. Yeah.
はい、今日はですね、7つのステップでオーストラリアアクセントを学んでいきたいと思います。で、今のはちょっとfirst introduction ね。
Nice.
はい。じゃあ次、first step number 1ね。
So the first step is soft intonation. Try talking without moving the tongue so much. Also, a soft, twangy style of voice.
Interesting.
I can understand why they would think that about an
never heard that before.
accent. So how about we say, the cat sat on the mat.
The cat sat on the mat.
Try it again without moving your tongue so much.
The cat sat on the mat.
I don't know about that because I move my tongue a lot when I speak.
You sound just like Miranda.
I don't know about this soft tongue business.
Yeah. I don't know about
So first one, soft intonation. That's what he was saying.
Yeah, but I don't know because I move my tongue a lot when I speak.
I think he was comparing between American accents and the Australian accent because American accent they use a lot of sound, right? Yeah. So,
but you don't move the tongue when you say car.
Yeah, but car.
Parking the car.
Car, like you kind of 引くでしょ. Pull your tongue. That's why.
Car.
That's what I saw. But
okay, interesting. I don't know. Yeah. I'm not too sure about that because I move my tongue a lot when I speak.
Also,
soft intonation. Maybe
the cat sat on the mat.
I think what he was trying to say might be that some words that we say in an Australian accent has less intonation. It's a bit like Kansai Ben and Hyojungo, right? Like the intonation is a bit different.
What do you mean by that?
So I guess I would have to do some research, but maybe some words that we say are more flat. In an Australian accent. Yeah. But I haven't noticed it too much. And I actually think Australians speak with a bit more intonation and a bit more enthusiasm, you know, sometimes. Except often when you speak to an Australian, they sound like genki genki, you know? Yeah.
But she wasn't agree with him either.
So
probably it's like a, you know,
it's probably what American thinks of Australian English, you know, not
twangy style of voice. Like you guys speak like more like a twangy, like nasally.
What does
sound.
that mean, twangy?
Like we say like 鼻にかかった音.
Okay.
Like like nasally.
Like nasally voice. I don't know.
Like that.
I don't know.
じゃあこれはちょっと違うかもしれないね。まあいいや、はい、じゃあ次、じゃあステップ2いってみましょう。
Okay.
はい、じゃあステップ2見ていきます。
Let's look at step 2. I becomes oi
That's like really the extreme Australian.
Oi queen, moi room waiter.
You can't tell me these don't sound like locals.
Okay. What do we have here, guys?
Pineapple. Pineapple. Firefighter.
Let's see what we've got here. What's this?
Pirate. Pirate.
Pirate.
How do you say that?
Pirate.
Pirate.
Okay.
What's his tagline?
You're fired. You're fired. You're fired.
You know her?
It's Miley.
Miley Cyrus. Yeah.
Miley.
Miley
Miley
Cyrus.
Cyrus.
No, but I got
like
something to say here.
Miley
Alright, so we pause for a second. Okay. So, this is very interesting because back in the day, there was a movie, it was called Crocodile Dundee. Okay, super famous movie about an Australian. He was a crocodile hunter, hence the name. And there's a famous scene where he gets into a fight with like this American guy and he pulls out a kind of a small knife. And then the Aussie guy goes, "That's not a knife." And he pulls out a huge knife and he goes, "That's a knife." So,
Knife.
yeah, with the O-I sound. But this is like a very little percent of Australians actually speak like that.
So thick accent.
But and also back in the day, one thing is I think the Australian accent is getting more and more like an American accent.
Because with the movies and the dramas and stuff,
even just like social media and stuff like that. You won't hear too many people speak with a super strong oi sound.
How do you say ice cream?
Ice cream.
Okay. Pineapple.
Pineapple.
Firefighter.
Firefighter.
Pirates.
Pirates.
You're fired.
You're fired.
Miley Cyrus?
Miley Cyrus.
Okay, pretty much.
So So what I think this video you picked is one American guy, he's watched like one movie. A super, we call it a bogan accent. Yeah, it's a bit of a little offensive term of like a real, kind of like a redneck. A hillbilly. In America, we have the same word for bogan. They speak very strong, with a very strong accent. But definitely not all Australians speak like that.
Okay.
I think a lot of people are very surprised when they go to Australia, especially like the big cities, Melbourne, Sydney, like, and then the English is actually quite clear.
確かにね、I've been there twice, but I didn't feel like, oh, they speak really strong accent. Because I understood like 80-90% of them. So,
And a lot of the Australian ways to pronounce words is actually easier for Japanese. So like car, we say car. Not with the R sound.
Car.
Like Americans, car.
Yeah,
right?
car.
Park the car. In Australian, park the car.
そうだね。
car.
まあそれは R のサウンドだから R あったかな。R 後で出てくるかもしれないな。
Okay, well anyway, hold your horses.
Yeah, let's keep going. じゃあ、ステップ3いきましょうか。
So far, don't worry about step 1. Don't worry about step 2. Nonsense.
Nonsense ね。
You guys ready for step 3?
Yes.
I'm learning a thing or two.
A becomes I.
I.
So we're going to show you some more pictures. Tell me what Miranda's holding.
Right. My eyes. My eyes.
Wow, I feel like I'm just back home.
Matt Damon.
That was good. Matt Damon.
Beyonce.
Do you guys know what Beyonce drinks?
Lemonade.
She drinks lemonade.
Drake. Boy, Drake.
He used to call me on my
Cell phone.
I come from the land down under.
Yeah, that's a good Australian song.
Same reaction as
But
me.
it's old song, Alright. I would say this is a bit more of a common pattern. Saying A.
Can you give me like those pronunciations, please?
Okay. Grape.
Okay.
Grape. May 8th.
Okay.
May 8th. Matt Damon. Matt Damon. Matt's a very common name in Australia too. Beyonce.
Okay.
Beyonce. Lemonade. Lemonade. Drake.
Drake.
I feel like that's pretty similar.
Drake.
Drake.
Did you say that? Drake or Drake?
Wait, say it again.
Drake or Drake?
Drake.
They are saying it. Drake. Which one is?
That sounds a little off.
Oh, yeah?
I'd say Drake. Yeah, Drake.
Okay.
Drake.
So this one is a little exaggerating too then, yeah? Gripe.
I could see it maybe in like the end of Beyonce. because Americans might say it more like a softer sound, like Beyonce, Beyonce,
okay.
Beyonce. We say it like more like Beyonce, Beyonce. Put a bit more emphasis on the vowel.
Beyonce. Beyonce.
Yeah.
Okay. How about May 8th?
May 8th. May 8th. Nah. Because he's an American guy, he's just guessing, you know? Yeah.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. Matt Damon.
This one ちょっとあれかもな。But I think Americans also say like Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Damon.
A little bit, yeah. Like Dave.
じゃあこれもちょっとエグザジュレーティングしてるかもしれないですね。
I think all of them are gonna be.
まあじゃあ次、はい、ステップ4見ていきましょう。
Because even Miranda Kerr in all of the videos, she's like, hold on.
I'm learning new stuff.
Yeah, I think she feels a little awkward. That it's not really true.
Okay. じゃあ次、ステップ4ですね。はい、見ていきます。
So step 4, a becomes e. For example,
You say dad. I say
did.
dead.
Did.
Dead.
Did. My dad is dead.
What? Don't say that.
I hope not.
Manhattan.
I really don't talk like this. I'm getting a lesson from you, from the internet.
It's the least I can do.
I say Manhattan.
So how would you say this?
Manhattan.
Made in
Perfect.
Manhattan.
Let's
Made. You've all got the made right.
Manhattan. Made on Manhattan. Wait, what is she thinking about?
She's thinking about her did.
Okay.
So number 4, A becomes E.
This is actually more common in New Zealand.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, to me, when they were saying that, that sounded more like a New Zealand accent. So I think Americans, they get a little confused and they just kind of group Australia and New Zealand together.
Aussie and Kiwi, yeah?
Yeah, Kiwi, yeah, exactly. So just as Australian becomes Aussie, New Zealand is Kiwi because of the bird, Kiwi bird.
So how do you say dad?
Dad.
Made in Manhattan は Made in Manhattan.
Made in Manhattan. Made in Manhattan.
Manhattan.
Manhattan, yeah. So not eh. It's not an eh sound.
あ、でもここのさ、アメリカのプラッティングというか言うんだ。
In America it might be Manhattan. Manhattan.
D になるよね。
Manhattan. We say Manhattan.
なんかちょっと T っぽいね。
Manhattan. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
上がってるというか。
I think in Australia, it also depends on the person and where they're from. But we often use the British T sounds, so we keep the T's as they are.
あ、だからあれだ。water とかね。
Water. Oh, well, we do say water though. Actually, no. We use the American D sounds often, and the British not pronouncing the R sounds. So ah. So with water, we say water, water.
Yeah, so in British, I guess water.
Depends also where you're from.
Yeah,
Some people say water, like water.
Yeah, but O sounds, right? More like O.
Water,
But
water.
in America, they say like water.
Water,
Water.
water, yeah,
Yeah,
water.
water, right?
We say water.
So
water.
it's like American A and British R.
Yeah, the
right?
first half is the American part, the last half is the
So
British
it's mixed,
part.
yeah? Interesting, yeah? Alright, じゃあ次、step 5!
So far they've all been a little exaggerated, you know? or wrong country in that case, you know? Because even Miranda was like, what are you talking about?
So step 5 is drop the T's, R's, and G's.
So you say, oh, at the end,
Together.
you say together, I say together.
Together.
This is a true
Forever
point.
and ever.
Forever and ever.
So remember, the lesson is to drop the last sound on the word.
This is
Rat.
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 Rat. Where's the rat?
Goat. Darth Vader.
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader. Alexander Hamilton.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Okay.
So this one sounds like a finally genuine Aussie
yeah.
accent we got.
But dropping the T's, you do that also in a kind of American accent too.
Together.
Like cat. They don't say cats.
Yeah, it's more like a common reduction thing.
It's, I think, just common in linguistics as a whole. Yeah, so rat. But yes, with the point of dropping the R's at the end, this is very true in an Australian accent. If it's following after a vowel, Darth Vader. Darth Vader.
でもあれでしょ? Same as British accent too, right?
Yeah.
So
very similar.
Yeah. Together.
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 Hey, let's go to the shop together.
Together. Forever and ever.
Forever and ever.
Ever.
Forever and ever. Yeah.
Forever and ever. Sounds like Evangelion だね.
Evangelion. Maybe that's what it's from.
Ever.
Evangelion. Ever.
Rat. あ、でもこれはでも多分アメリカでも rat.
Yeah, rat. Oh, watch out, there's a rat.
でもそれ in a sentence でしょ
Yeah.
But if you say only this word, how do you say? Rat?
Rat.
Do you say T sound?
If I was being clear,
okay.
Because you gotta remember, you know, when you're enunciating, like if you're trying to sound clear, you would say all of these sounds anyway. You would say rats.
How about Darth Vader?
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader.
That
so
sounds
the
like
N goes,
Aussie, yeah.
Yeah, Darth Vader.
Alexander Hamilton.
Alexander. So Alexander.
Da.
Alexander.
上がるんだ。
Hamilton.
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 I don't know what they mean by dropping the G's at the end, because he didn't really give an example of that.
I think same as like T.
But like,
reduction.
But we always say dog. We always say the G sound. Because he didn't even give it an example, so.
Okay, yeah. It was kind of off, yeah?
I don't think you normally drop, even in any accent, drop a G sound at the end. Like dog. You never say do. It doesn't make any sense.
I think same as D.
D. Maybe he meant to put D.
Yeah, T and D is kind of similar pronunciation.
Maybe it was meant to be a D instead of a G. Not sure.
But I don't think he even made this script. Anyway, はい、じゃあ次ステップ6いきましょう。これ結構面白いよ。ステップ6。
Step 6.
Move on to step 6. Everything is a question. How would you say it's cold outside?
It's cold outside?
See?
It's cold outside? That's a question though. It's cold outside?
No, it's a statement. It's cold outside.
It's cold outside.
It's cold in here.
It goes up at the end.
It's cold in here.
Perfect!
Cold in here.
Perfect!
It's cold in here.
Let's try some pros.
It has to go like
mate.
sort of up at the end.
Miranda is my mate.
That's good.
Okay.
It's cold in here.
It's cold in here. I can see a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like we do sometimes raise at the end. It's not as common as the LA, you know, the LA girl.
LA,
yeah, what he's referring to is upspeak. So where
そうだね、確かに LA chicks もそう
they do way more, yeah.
Like, you know, I was smoking down the street, you know?
Yeah. I went down to the shop,
yeah.
I bought a nice coffee. Sometimes an Australian person might do that on the regular sentence. So I'm going to the shop. I'm going to the shop later. So that's just an intonation thing again. We sometimes put a little bit extra enthusiasm in sentences.
I'm going to the shop.
Yeah.
I'm going to the shop.
I think just Australian people in general are very enthusiastic about the things that they're doing, so they get excited and raise up a little bit.
なるほどね。じゃあこれはじゃあ正解ってことね。ちょっとだけ。
A little bit, yeah.
じゃあ最後、ステップ7。これはね、well known ですね。
Okay.
Step number 7. Shorten words.
Definitely.
So Miranda's friends don't call her Miranda.
They call me Randa. How you going, Rand?
How you going, Ram?
That's how you going,
I
Rand?
wonder if that's true.
Who wants some brekkie?
Go on.
Me.
Mummy's cooking. And in
Australian.
Australia we call it brekkie.
Brekkie.
You know what we call it here?
Prez.
In Australia we call it prezzy.
Crazy.
This is a mosquito, but in Australia we call it
Mescal.
mozzie.
Mozzie. So instead of
Chucky.
chocolate, we say
Chucky.
Chucky. So have we made you really homesick today, Miranda?
Okay, yes. So this is a very good one. This should have been number 1 because it's the number 1 thing.
これが一番オーストラリアっぽいよ
Yeah,
ね。
yeah,
Sounding like super
Yeah.
rosy stuff.
So if you want to learn Australian English, just focus on this one. Okay? Other steps are complete nonsense. There are a bunch of contractions. Okay, Australians love to shorten words. So I gave one example at the start: Australian, Aussie. Okay,
確かに確かに。
but there are a bunch of words like this. For example, chocolate, chocky, and then biscuit, like cookie, biscuit, bicky.
ビキー。
So everyone try and guess what is a chocolate biscuit.
チョキビキー。
Yeah, you got it. Chucky Vicky.
あとあれもそうだよね。afternoon とかね。
Avo. And avocado, avo.
That sounds the same. But...
Yeah. So avo.
Yeah.
Service station, servo.
They wouldn't say service station in the States. Gas station.
It's gas station, yeah.
How do you say gas station?
Servo.
Okay.
It's the same, yeah.
How do your friends call you? Rupa.
Rupa, yeah, Rupa.
Back home,
Because it's a short name already.
もう焦点されてんのね、すでにね。ルパがね。
Yeah, already shortened down, yeah. But if someone was named like Robert, we'd call them Robbo or Robbie.
ボブじゃないの。
Bob's, that's an American thing.
あ、そうなんだ。アメリカだけ。
That's an American thing to become Bob.
How about Snell?
So now, maybe sunny or something.
Sunny sounds like super bright.
Hey, Sunny. How you going, Sunny?
はい、ということで、今日は7ステップミランダ、ミランダカーと一緒にオージーアクセントを学んできましたけれども、何かエクストラアドバイスありますか if someone who wants to learn Aussie accent?
Australians, we do love shortening words, but we also love slang words. For example, beer, we call it a cold one or a schooner. Yeah, so we've got a schooner is like a glass of beer, a big glass of beer, schooner. Or a stubby is a can of beer.
ビールばっかじゃん。
Yeah, a frothy one. That means a beer.
ビールか。バーベキューもバービーとかね。
Barbie. That's like a shortening one, you know? So rather than trying to copy the accent, copy some of these slang words that we use.
イントネーションじゃなくて。
It's like when someone tries to do like a fourth British accent. It sounds a little off, you know?
It's kind of awkward, yeah?
Yeah. It's like, hey. Other than that, if you want to get used to listening to some of the Australian accent, there are some good Aussie dramas. One of the most famous ones is called Neighbours. Neighbours was like a TV drama back in the day. It was filmed right around where I lived.
それオーストラリアのドラマなの?
Yeah. The funny thing is, there's a bunch of Aussie actors in Hollywood, like Chris Hemsworth, Hugh Jackman.
But they speak American accent.
But they all say, So you can't actually learn Australian accent from them.
だからオーストラリアですらもアメリカナイズちょっとされてるのね、やっぱアクセントとか。
Yeah, because we don't really make like any big hit movies. So if you're an actor in Australia, you have to learn to speak American or British.
まあアメリカとかイギリス英語とかもそうだけど、スラングとかイディオムとかね、その国ごとに使うものがあるから、まあそういうのを学んでいただくと。よりね、そういった国の文化とかも知れるしね。
100%, mate.
はい。If you have any questions, let us know in the comments. Then I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, Tunas.
Take it easy.
Right. Before we finish the video, we'd like to make an announcement. 30日で英会話の基礎をマスターする動画コース That's It を制作しました。
In this course, you'll learn everything you need to know to build a strong foundation to speak English.
The link is down below. Let's enjoy learning English together. That's it.
That's it.